Hello, and welcome to another OnPoint review. I am CMoney, and I am joined by the always lovely Doodle.
What's up, everyone? Thank you so very much for rocking out with us. Today, we're diving into the Diablo 4 expansion, Vessel of Hatred. Shout out to Xbox for providing us with the code.
Now, we played through the entire experience in co-op, starting on PC and switching to Xbox, and it works seamlessly. Let's go ahead and hop right into our review of Vessel of Hatred.
Graphically, right from the start, the game is captivating. The opening scene is intense, to say the least.
Yeah, Blizzard does some of the best CGI in the business. The game is stunning with beautiful environments. You can almost feel the despair in the air. The environmental detail is fantastic, from the way everything reacts to the wind, the cloth movement, the trees swaying, the foliage reacting naturally, and the trinkets hanging on ropes, so detailed.
The character design is absolutely stunning. The costumes, armors, weapons, and the jewelry are a visual delight. The different environments, from the jungle to the desert, look great. The villages, the texture of the walls, and the look of the fire are all outstanding.
I agree. Now, Nahantu is the new region that was added to the game for the expansion and comes with new towns, strongholds, dungeons, and enemies, and it's just filled with lush jungles and demon-filled deserts. The jungle setting, with its dense foliage, eerie lighting, and the way the shadows play with the environment, is just stellar. The new locations like Karast are incredibly detailed and immersive. With each new town you visit, the visuals really tell the story for what type of life they're living there.
Yes, the visuals are next level. Blizzard has managed to blend the dark, gritty aesthetics of past Diablos with a more vibrant feel, truly creating something unique. The water in this game is top notch. There's a stunning moment where the water is flowing upwards around you, and it's one of my favorite visual moments of Vessel of Hatred. Absolutely breathtaking.
I agree. Now, let's move over to the sound. The voice acting is top notch. From the main characters to the smallest side character, every performance is stellar. The ambient sounds of the jungle, the cries of the creatures, and the new soundtrack adds so much depth. Each area has its own signature sound, making exploration not just a visual, but an audio treat that really adds to the intensity.
Absolutely. The voice acting has an essence of mystery and a sinister tone that highlights the story's torment. The characters feel alive, especially with the new story threads. The sound design during combat is intense, making every hit, every spell feel impactful. It's like the game's audio is another weapon in your arsenal. The impressive soundscape surrounds you, making every moment feel intense and immersive. Now, onto the story. Vessel of Hatred explores themes of solitude and the lengths one would go to protect what they cherish. The story will have you gasping at times. Expect the unexpected. It's a continuation of the main game's story, centering on Neyrel. It's intense and thrilling, keeping you hooked until the end.
Yeah, for sure. It's darker, more introspective than previous expansions. The narrative around the Spiritborn and their connection to the lore is compelling. It's a meaty expansion with a max character level of 60. Now, both Doodle and I finished the main storyline at level 51. The new mercenaries feature is awesome, allowing you to recruit mercenaries with their own acquisition quest and origin stories. Rahir, the shield bearer, Aldkin, the cursed child, Variana, the berserker crone, and Subo, the bounty hunter, each have unique stories and motivations that we won't be spoiling here. Now, when it comes to the gameplay, the action is tight and responsive, definitely challenging, but fair. The new Spiritborn class is fantastic and has quickly become my favorite class to play for sure. With quick and powerful attacks based on four new Spirit Guardians, it really changes how you approach fights. It's fast, it's aggressive, and it's fun. The Jaguar focuses on aggression and fire attacks, Gorilla on defense and physical attacks, the Eagle on lightning attacks and speed, and the Centipede on poison and debuffs. You can mix and match the available skills from each Spirit Guardian to create your very own monster of a build.
The dungeons are insane, challenging, but also satisfying. The combat is raw and intense. As you upgrade, you feel stronger and more powerful. The game is so well balanced with amazing combat and a visually stunning story.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. The game is so well balanced. Every player can create a wildly different build, making you feel ownership over your character. The new rune words, along with the gems, add powerful stats to your equipment, enhancing the gameplay experience.
Yes, I love my horse and pet. They're an amazing extension of connecting you to your character and immersing you into your experience. The loot system in multiplayer is harmonious, with everyone getting their own assigned loot.
Yeah, the loot game is phenomenal. I mean, I always felt like I was getting new and worthwhile loot. The new legendaries and uniques are great, and I ended the story with over 2 million gold. Finding the balance of what stats are important to you and your build is the key.
Yes, in one of the mini dungeons called a cottage, it actually separated us. CMoney ended up in a traditional one room mini dungeon with enemies to defeat and loot to earn, while I ended up in a puzzle room. It was challenging, but an exciting change of pace. And of course, the loot was worth it.
Speaking of dungeons, Karas has a challenge area called Karas Undercity that unlocks later in the game where you can take on a multi stage time attack dungeon to level up your character and farm equipment. Then there's the new co op PvE endgame experience, the Dark Citadel, that is full of challenging dungeon combat and boss battles. It's designed to keep you playing well after you finish the main storyline.
When it comes to fun, Vessel of Hatred scores high, whether it's the thrill of exploring a new zone, the excitement of discovering new item combinations with rune words, or just the sheer joy of mowing down enemies as a spirit born is engaging.
Yeah, honestly, I could not get enough. The expansion brings back that one more run feeling. The new content, the lore, the gameplay changes, they all contribute to an experience that's both familiar and refreshingly new. The one negative I have, which to be fair is shared by most games in this genre, is inventory management. You pick up so many items that I have to constantly drop things. I'm not a fan of teleporting back and forth, even though that's a viable option. But outside of that, I had such a great time.
So, to wrap up, Vessel of Hatred is a fantastic expansion for Diablo 4. It enhances the game in every aspect, from visual to gameplay, making it not just an expansion, but an evolution.
Absolutely, Doodle. If you're a fan of the series or new to Diablo, Vessel of Hatred offers something for everyone. It's dark, it's intense, and it's Diablo at its finest.
Absolutely. So, with that, our official OnPoint final score is 9.25 out of 10. It's a must play for any Diablo fan.
Guys, thanks for watching On Point for Gamers. If you enjoyed this review, smash that like button, subscribe, and let us know your thoughts on Vessel of Hatred in the comments below.
See you in the next video.
And with that,
You're intruding.
You're intruding.